Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 3 on a 3-bedroom house that we are putting up for Madam Lisa and Mr. Landon. Alright, so in your view is a total breakdown of the house that we are putting up. Okay, this is only for the structural work, which is going for $55,772. Okay, it is only for the entire structure. Okay, it does not include the roofing sheet. All right, so in your view is the beautiful 3D representation of the house. It was designed by Mr. Jonathan Tete. Yes, Mr. Jonathan Tete is a fine gentleman with the concept of beautiful architecture. Okay, so contact Mr. Jonathan in case you need any of these beautiful designs, and he will come up with them for you. This look like a roof-like building and very moderate luxurious. That is the emphasis I place on this one. It is very unique and beautiful, very unique of its kind. All right, so welcoming you all to Ebiri Among from Grace City Estate. Previously in episode 2, you saw the digging of the trenches, okay, and then the casting of the concrete in the trenches. They did not finish, and so this will be the finishing part of the casting of the concrete in the trenches, and then also the block laying, which will be the footings block work. The mason or the foreman on this project is Mr. Christopher Adade. Yes, very prompt, no delays, very professional. Yes, I love Mr. Dade's team, which I admire so much. I know all the experiences and the weaknesses of my team people, and I know which job to give to each specific person. Okay, administratively, work ethics, work experience. Okay, everything boils down to Mr. Adade. Very fast, clean job. When you look at most of his jobs, very neat. It's not crooked. The mortars are not being splashed anywhere. No, the blocks have been rubbed properly. It looks neat, very appealing. You understand? Sometimes when people lay blocks and you look at them, it is not appealing, even though it's just a block work though, but it's not attracting. You understand? But when you look at the works of Mr. Dade, everything is clean, very clean. You understand? That's one thing I admire him so much for. He pays much attention to the fundamentals. Yes. See, here it is making sure the pillars are linear. You understand? Yes, it is very, very important. Once your pillars are straight, it gives an ease of block laying, because if not, you would have to do a lot of settings when it comes to the footing block work. You understand? So as of now, the entire trenches have been cast, and the next will be the laying of the blocks. Okay, they created a platform so they could mix the mortar and some minor concrete sometimes. The size of the project is as shown at 62.5 feet by 53.80 feet. Are you with me? Yes, very huge. It is almost occupying the entire one plot, because one plot is 70 by 100. 70 by 100, and that is almost getting finished. So right after the casting, the laying of the blocks commences. There is no delay anywhere. Like I said, we are building this house from scratch to finish. There is no break. Okay, we're gonna finish the block work, carpentry works will come, the roofing sheet will come on top, and then I'll prepare another estimate for the second phase of the project, which will be the plastering, the plumbing works, electricals. Okay, yes, and all the window dressing, the designs that they would like to get on their house. All those designs are going to be coming. Once we do that, then we'll move to another phase of the project, which will be purchasing of the tiles and the doors and all of that. I think she'll be doing very soon. Okay, so Mr. Adade is providing extra layer of protection, which is reducing the water dampness. So right after the concrete cast, Again, they lay the DPM within the concrete, and then they lay their blocks. Okay, this is just to serve extra layer of protection, which in natural sense, when you get to the superstructure, most people would have used the DPC, which is the damp proof course. You understand? In the trenches, which I believe you saw in episode 2, they lay the DPM before casting the concrete within the trenches, and then also laying off the block to they lay the DPM. And I think this is pretty much important because it is a way of mitigating the water dampness. You understand? And from here, once we do the laterite filling and prior to the overside casting, again, there's another layer of DPM on the entire surface. And so you see that the systematic approach have been put in place in reducing the capillary action that takes place, because here in this area it rains a lot. It rains a lot. So our main goal is that once the entire house is completed, the land is sloping towards the right. Here it is sloping towards this area, and so we have to fill the house, okay, to match up with the left hand side. You understand? And so we're going to lay tiles in the house so that what we are trying to do is preventing enough water from having access to the foundation. Once you're able to prevent water from coming closer to the foundation, you have eliminated the rising dampness. You understand? Yes. And so I'm doing the same thing in my house. Previously, I wanted to do interlocks. There are various colors of interlock, whether it is the normal plain color or it is a red color or whichever color you want. But you would notice that when it rains constantly onto interlocks, it develops molds on the surfaces, and with time you'll see the color keep changing. Yes, and that is why it is necessary to do tiling in your house. Are you with me? So I'll be sharing that on my house so that you can understand and appreciate what I'm talking about. There have been several attempts to get our borehole done, but due to the nature of the land, they are unable. When the vehicle comes, they get stuck and they try to move, get them off, and they go. So I think they develop a different strategy as to where to get the borehole done. So my cousin, Mr. Jonathan Amwa, had to do a different ecological survey on the other side of the land, and so the vehicle can have access to those places. So apparently they were able to do so, and we have our own water. Okay, we have our own water and we are free. So far so good. You can see that the block work have been laid up neatly and beautiful. Okay, the rope you see right there is showing as the top level. Okay, yes, the next block work that will come should be as linear as the rope is showing. It is going to give us the top level. It is very, very important. It shows the experience of the kind of mason you are working with. Okay, yes, top levels are very, very important, and most people, you have to achieve that right from the footings before you come to the top, so that in the top you don't have pieces of block patching here and there. You understand? So he has set everything for his team because he's not always there. You understand? Yes, he has to attend to other activities, and he has able men available who are able to also execute the same thing. So the most important part is doing the settings and laying it to a certain point for the team, and then the rest they continue. And then when he gets to another point, he comes in again, and then he set up everything, make sure they laid up the block, and then they pick it up from there. So it has been that, and the client, they are also at the site any other day whenever they find the time. They are constantly at the site, and they can see all that we are doing for themselves. You understand? It is very, very important. In case you need my services, please do not hesitate to write to me. My name is Mr. Bright Antonio. Okay, I am the CEO of B&C Constructions. Okay, you can write to me. I prepare estimate, okay, whatever the house may be, the property may be. I prepare estimate, comprehensive estimate, okay, so you can use to walk yourself through the entire process, or perhaps it gives you an idea of how much it's going to cost you to build. For me, I think it's very, very important. First, you need to know that this is how much it's going to cost me to build my entire house, and then you journey towards it. You understand? Yes, you might not have the bulk money, but at least you have an idea, and this idea will give you enough avenues for you to generate income. You understand? Once you're able to pinpoint and say, this is how much it's going to cost me, how do I raise this money? Okay, do I give myself a year? Okay, let me break it down. Okay, meaning that I can provide the first two phases of the project whilst I work towards the third one. You understand? It gives you an idea, at least it gives you something to work with. You understand? It is very, very important. You don't just get up and do the foundation and then they prepare estimate for you, and you don't know, all of a sudden they give you an estimate, and okay, you do it, the next time they give you another estimate. That it's going to take the intended purpose away, because you might not know if your strength will be able to meet up with the estimate they are providing for you. You understand? So get a comprehensive estimate, have an idea as to whether it's going to take you a year or two to complete a house. At least have an idea. Are you with me? Yes. So my email is on the screen. Kindly reach out to me at Bright&Clara'sChannel@outlook.com. Okay, it's just one word. My name is Bright. My wife's name is Clara. Okay, and so you can reach out to me, Bright&Clara@outlook.com, and let me know how you want me to help you. If it's an estimate, you would have to send me the entire PDF, okay, drawing, which is architectural and structural drawing, and then also a 3D attached, because the 3D helps me to appreciate the entire drawing completely and also spot areas that are not be showing in the architecture. You understand? It is very, very important. I need a 3D and the drawing attached, okay, so I can see things, whether there's a coping, there's a parapet design, there's a window design, whatsoever the structural layout may be. The 3D will actually appreciate it so much. Are you with me? So far so good. This is what we are doing at Ebiri Amanfrom. There are other projects that I'm carrying out at Ebiri Amanfrom, and I can't wait to share those ones with you as well. In case you find this video useful, please subscribe. Okay, look on the right corner of your computer or your TV set. It says subscription. Click on the subscription and then click the button. There's a bell icon, and then when you click on the bell icon, it gives you an option where you can post it on post notification. Okay, so put it on post notification, that whenever I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. And then when you're done, you give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up helps the algorithm of YouTube to share my video for wider audience, or perhaps let YouTube know that, hey, you like the video or the content that I'm creating. You understand? And begin to share my videos to your friend, and I believe together we will grow as a community. Are you with me? Yes. So lovely people, this is how far we have come with Madam Lisa and Landon. In case you need my services, you can always write to me as indicated. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.